welcome back to my channel. Not this way. Ok, let's do this again. Hola amigos, bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Et aujourd'hui, on va parler en français. Je ne sais pas quoi exactement, mais on va parler parce que l'année dernière, j'ai commencé une série qui s'appelle French Friday, mais j'ai jamais continué. Et maintenant, since we are in confinement, je pense que ça c'est le moment parfait pour faire ça. Alors, allons-y. You know, there are a few things that I wished somebody told me before coming to France so that कुछ embarrassing moments बच जाती, but I'm going to share what I learned throughout this stay of France. Je vais partager avec vous et je ne peux pas rester calme parce que j'ai mangé gajar ka halwa et j'ai beaucoup de niveau. J'ai trop mangé le sucre et maintenant I have like lots of energy. I cannot stay put, so I'm gonna walk and talk. Okay, first of all, even if you have like a very quick question and you are in hurry, you should always say bonjour before you start your question, because si vous ne dites pas bonjour à quelqu'un, they are going to think that you are very rude, you don't have any manners. So just to avoid that moment of embarrassment, make it a habit of saying bonjour et merci, au revoir tout le temps. That will save you a lot of trouble and embarrassment. Okay, number 2. So you are going to hear this a lot, like French people say this a lot. En fait, ça veut dire actually. And normally what I used to think like few months or years back that actually को French में actuellement बोलते हैं, but ऐसा नहीं है. Actuellement means currently in English, and if you want to say actually like the English वाला actually in French, then you have to say en fait. And you will see this connector used by all the French people, almost all of them. No matter the flow of sentence, they will use this like normally. 8 बज गए. Okay, I'm gonna just bangofy the bartan. I'll just get the spoon and dhakkan. And pehle 8 baje wala. Thank you doctors, nurses, everybody who are on the front line saving all of us. So I'm gonna do that. You can skip for like 10 seconds if you want, but I would say you can watch it. It's kind of fun. Where is the dhakkan? Okay, let's go. Best moment of the day, when the energy is like c'est dans l'air, tout le monde c'est vraiment, tu sais, hooters, bagpipers, सब बजता है, सब. Okay, let's continue. Revenons à nos moutons. Pehle ye rakh de, then we'll come back to our sheep. Ooh. Okay. And then you will notice that instead of saying the whole sentence like in a flow, French people, ils ont habitué de utiliser les connecteurs tout le temps. See, if not the connectors, they use the fillers like ba, quoi, c'est quoi là, bah oui, bah non, en fait il y a आधे से ज़्यादा sentences में they have fillers, and we don't have that kind of, you know, mentality. I'll give you one example. Whenever I talk in French, I have like full sentence ready and then I just speak it out. But when they speak French, they have no. They have all these kind of fillers. मुझे इसके अलावा अभी और कोई याद नहीं आ रहा. Okay, le prochain shows. Oh, सबसे पहले तो okay is not used by French people, like not really. So they use d'accord. If you know a little bit of French, and I'm sure you must be knowing that d'accord, that means okay, but okay is very English, so they rarely say that. And if they are saying, जो मैंने notice किया है, they say okay when they are angry. Okay, सावा. मैं बोलने क्या वाली थी, भूल गई. Another thing, quand on parle français, il y a toujours un mouvement de bouche which goes something like this. Il y a, ça va, you see? You always make like a pout when you speak French, which is kind of funny. And in the beginning, starting में मेरे को बड़ा अजीब लगता था, but eventually I also picked up this habit of theirs when I'll be like, when I order something, when I'm eating out, that rarely happened now in past tense. So whenever I had, eaten out, so I would just order something, and then if the waiter, he or she asked me, okay, if I want anything else, I would say, no, sawa, c'est tout. मेरा भी पाउट बन जाता था. So this is very, habitual. When you live among French people, you will, pick up a few habits or two from them. La prochaine. On est tous dans le même bateau. Why I'm using this here? Firstly, I believe very firmly and strongly in this phrase. We all are in the same boat. Why I'm saying this right now is, quand on arrive en France, il y a des gens qui comprennent l'anglais, mais ils évitent de parler en anglais. Même si ils savent comment parler en anglais, ils comprennent tous. Quand les gens comme moi, on parle en anglais, les Français pensent que c'est vraiment difficile. Anglais, je ne peux pas parler, je suis nul en anglais. And this is what we think, like coming from, other parts of the country, speaking a different language, especially when you're speaking English. They feel very, uncomfortable. The kind of fear and thoda sa confidence dagmaga jana when we are speaking French, it happens the same to everybody when they are not talking in their langue maternelle, and français c'est pas notre langue maternelle. Alors c'est normal. It's English is challenging for them, the French people, and French is and can be challenging for, us. If you have spent some time learning the grammar rules, you will know. Some things, je comprends pas. Même aujourd'hui, je comprends pas. Franchement, je n'ai aucune idée de quoi je parle maintenant, mais je pense que ça, c'est vraiment nécessaire parce que j'ai toujours dit que la langue française a changé ma vie, a tourné ma vie, mais j'ai jamais parlé en français sur ma chaîne. Jamais. Alors, ça, la série de French Friday, je vais utiliser pour ça, et comme ça, on peut s'améliorer notre français. Next thing is, we have a habit of saying je ne peux pas. And when you talk in French, normally you say je peux pas. You just remove the ne. It's like very, casual and, natural. It's more natural that way. You say je peux pas. That means I cannot. You just remove the ne, the ne. Moi, je sais que quand on a appris comment conjuguer le verbe et tout ça, on a une habitude de écrire et penser le sujet comme je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle pluriel. Quand on parle, c'est pas vraiment nécessaire ou obligatoire d'utiliser nous pour exprimer we en anglais, we in English. So, normalement, we can use nous allons au cinéma pour voir un film, but it's, more informal and casual when we say on va aller regarder un film, on va aller au cinéma. We use en sujet, c'est vraiment, tu sais, c'est vraiment familial, et we use this all the time. I don't even remember when I used nous last time. I seriously don't remember. Every time c'est toujours en. So make it a habit of saying en, unless you are writing like something very formal, like a mail to your colleague or maybe your secretariat, that you will do a lot of times when you come here from this program called Assistant d'Anglais. Coming from India, we all have a habit of giving too much respect to our elders. Like, we always address elders by saying aap. We never say to our elders. If you are like in your workplace, when you have people who are elder to you, you are going to call them by their name, and you will be addressing them by tu, not vous, because in French, vous, that means formal and respect, but tu means you, informal and among friends. You have to change this habit, because even though my colleagues and all I would, you know, address them as friends in my head, but I would always have a habit of saying vous et jamais tu. Alors ça m'a pris beaucoup de temps to get a hang of it, of saying tu and not vous. So that's another thing. When you are speaking French, and I know like it's not our mother tongue and we lack an accent. I personally do. I cannot speak le eh like naturally. I have to do like so much effort and I feel like so you don't have to force yourself. Everybody has a very different accent, just like their fingerprint. So just feel free and use your accent as long as you are able to convey your message, your language, your whatever you want to say to the other person. Accent doesn't matter, and even if you are making few mistakes here and there, who cares? Another French word which I used to think like it has a different meaning altogether, but यहाँ आके मुझे समझ आया it has a different meaning altogether. So that word is coucou, that I use like all the time whenever I'm meeting anybody. So coucou means hello in French, and I used to think coucou ça veut dire dear, like ma chérie. But इस word में it's like a very sweet word. You would like to call somebody coucou mon ami. I don't know. In my head I used to feel like coucou ça veut dire chérie, ma chérie, mon chéri. Et ici quand mes colocataires m'a dit coucou, et I was like doesn't this mean ma chérie, and isn't this too early for you to say coucou to me? But then I understood, okay, they were just saying hello to me. So that is another thing. I know when you are learning like few different languages, these embarrassing moments happen and you just, you know, you keep learning every day. So this was like coucou. I understood that in like my last few classes of French, but you know, I never registered this word in my head as hello, but it was always in my head as dear, ma chérie, mon chéri. Quoi d'autre? Merci beaucoup, bonjour, bonsoir. This is the real accent. This is the real French accent. So इनके R में ना it has like a very different epiglottis वाली sound. So if you can make that sound perfect for you, but I cannot, and I don't even force myself. Like I don't practice really that much, because you know the way I speak French, or maybe any other Indian who's speaking French, उनका ना थोड़ा सा mixture आता है, like थोड़ा dialect आ जाता है. मेरी like my family is from Punjab, so मेरा थोड़ा सा पंजाबी टच बीच बीच में आ जाता है और कभी कभी ना दिमाग में आता है एल है. तो ऐसे ऐसे वर्ड्स जब मिक्सिंग होती है ना लैंग्वेजेस की, दैट इज व्हाई यू नो आई टेक सम टाइम व्हेन आई टॉक, व्हेन आई स्पीक. कभी कभी तो ऐसा रायता बनता है दिमाग के अंदर, आई एम लाइक et dans cet moment-là, je pense que alors est-ce que tu peux parler en français, anglais, hindi, tu sais quelle langue? मेरा ये हाल हो जाता है, भाई कोई भाषा आती है? Franchement, je ne sais pas ça va durer combien de temps. India से आते हुए ना, मतलब when you are coming from India, I speak 2 languages like perfectly, Hindi, English and French also now, like more or less. So normally in our head we translate on traduit les phrases de hindi à français ou d'anglais à français. Okay. बताना क्या था मुझे इसमें? कुछ गलत बात थोड़ी है इसमें, ट्रांसलेट तो होगा ही ना. I don't know, I forgot what I wanted to say. This is what happens in my head when I am talking. जब इतनी सारी बातें बतानी होती है, इतनी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन होती है ना, तब ऐसा लगता है which thing to talk about first, and कौन सी बतानी है, कौन सी नहीं बतानी. C'est comme un raita dans ma tête, ça arrive. Je mélange tout le temps tous les langues que je sais, hindi, un peu de punjabi, anglais, français et un peu d'espagnol des fois. Ouais. C'est pas juste hola et amigos et adios et gracias. Je sais un peu plus d'espagnol que ça. Alors, je mélange tout et je pense que ça arrive à tout le temps. Si c'est le cas, mention in the comment section below that it happens to you also. Because on est tous dans le même bateau. Et moi, je ne sais pas कि ये वीडियो कितनी लंबी होने वाली है. So I think I'll just wind it up here, since it's like, continuation of the old series that I started, and I literally got like messages and even comments under the videos that please continue the French Friday. Then I was like, I started it, why the hell I just stopped in between. So if it's not si c'est pas clair, jusqu'au maintenant je vais vous dire qu'il y aura un nouveau épisode de French Friday chaque vendredi. Ça veut dire Friday. Ouais, ça, that is why it's called French Friday. Whew. Every Friday there will be a new episode of French Friday. At least I'll try to do my best. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this, and if you have any request of French Friday, because I don't have any reservations of topics. If you have, feel free to leave them in the क्या होता है? If you have, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And also hit the subscribe button, the red icon and the bell icon also. Bell को क्या बोलते हैं फ्रेंच में? The cloche. घंटी भी बजा देना so that you are notified every time je télécharge un vidéo sur YouTube. Parce que je sais that you don't want to miss any of my videos. So yeah guys, I'll see you next time. Till then, you know what to do. Dream, hustle and explore. Bye bye.